Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Sean Anderson, the Most Valuable Podcast, and we're doing NBA draft grades for the 2016 NBA draft. And I have the Milwaukee Bucks, and they took the internet darling in Thon Maker with the 10th overall pick. The forward out of Canada, Sudan, Australia, who's 27, 29, 76 years old. We have no idea how old this kid is because now there's rumors that there's pictures from his Australian high school yearbook from 2008 where he was a senior coming out. So he might be 23 years old. We have no idea how old Thon Maker is. This is kind of a Serge Ibaka situation where we have no idea how old Thon Maker is. And the weird thing is Thon goes 10 overall where Scale falls all the way back to 28 where these guys were basically even for me. And I was like, I give the nod to Scale because one, we know how old he is, and two, he played at a college system and went up against actual competition where Thon Maker was kind of schooling kids in his last year of high school, his fifth year of high school. So I'm not high on Thon Maker, but then again, it's a big chance. The owners got big balls for taking this. It paid out with Giannis. We'll see if it helps here with Thon Maker. I'm not too high on the pick, but then again, I don't know. I had them picking Pirtle, but then Pirtle was off the board, and I think they could have gone with a better player like a Scale or like a Deonta Davis. I know he fell all the way to the second round, but still, I think you could have gotten more here. But if Thon turns into a rim protector, which they need because Greg Monroe did not do that, if he can develop his 5 skills that he has, then, I mean, this might be a home run. This might be the best pick ever. Or he's not going to be able to develop any of that. He's going to be lost in Milwaukee, and he's going to turn into one of the biggest busts and one of the reasons why people are like, well, this is why you don't come out of high school anymore. I think Thon is a very risky pick. I think he's got high potential, but he's also got high bust potential. It's very hard to really, say that the Bucks made a bad pick, but it's also really hard to say they made a great pick. It's an average pick because Thon could be fantastic, but we have no idea. We have no idea what's going to happen. We're definitely going to have to wait to see this for the season to see what really happens. And also, you're going to the Bucks with Jason Kidd. I don't think you can really develop with under Jason Kidd. So we'll definitely see. The Bucks gave me a headache there. I think they could have traded back to get Thon Maker, to be honest with you. So I think that pick was very rough from a Bucks standpoint. But then in the 36th overall pick, you went out and got Malcolm Brogdon. I love Brogdon from Virginia, a guy who is poised, a guy who has a ton of experience, a guy who led his team in Virginia deep into the NCAA tournament, a guy who can defend, he can shoot the three. I think he's a fantastic fit for the Bucks. I gave that one an A+ because I love Brogdon. I think he should have been a first rounder. I had the Spurs taking him. He felt like a Spurs guy. I think the Spurs obviously had a great pick, and you'll get to that. If you do want to check out our Spurs grade, just check out the description because we'll have all of our grades in a playlist. But I think Malcolm Brogdon was a great pick, and then they traded away the 38th pick. Well, they didn't trade it. They got bought out by Golden State for $2.4 million. So, hey, you get some money in Milwaukee. I'm going to give them a total grade of a C+ because I really like the Brogdon pick, and it's hard to really judge the Thon Maker deal because I don't know really what he's going to do. So I think the Bucks do get a C+ for this. I'll obviously be eating my words if Thon Maker, really turns into a star, but I'll also be, kind of regretting giving you a C if he turns into the biggest bust. So I'm going to give him a B. It's a risk with Thon, but you went safe with Brogdon, and obviously getting $2.4 million isn't too bad. So you get a C+ for my grade, Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you so much for watching these draft grades. If you do not want to miss any of the other teams, check out the playlist down below or just subscribe to our channel because we'll be putting them out every single chance we get. Ricky's just going to be a machine uploading them every single quick. He's got quick hands. He's editing them down. He's uploading them. So if you don't want to miss them, check out the link in the description or check out our page, Most Valuable Podcast. If you don't want to miss any of our post-draft coverage, free agency coverage, subscribe to our channel. And if you like these draft grades, if you like the grade I gave to your team, like this video. And if you didn't like this grade, tell us in the comments why it should be higher, why it should be lower. What did your team do right? What did your team do wrong? But that's going to wrap up this video. If you do want to follow us on different places, you can find us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod. You can find me on Twitter at Schwarbo. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Snapchat. You even find us at patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. If you donate at least $1, you do get a monthly exclusive podcast, and it's people from the MVP Network. The one for July is me, Mike, and Brandon, and it's a pretty fun one. Mike had some pretty good stories, so if you do not want to miss out on that, go to patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. It's going to wrap up this draft grade video, and I will see you next time.